Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Paper Mario Thousand Year Door. In this bonus episode, we're going to see all the dialogue that's changed between chapters. Starting with this guy. Hey, you don't have any good jobs, do you? You know, easy work, amazing pay. Yeah, like, maybe something where I do a little dance and get paid for life? I'm gonna avoid the obvious joke there. You look like you don't know nothing, so I'll teach you something. How about that? There's a world-famous sailor named Bobbery here in Rogueport who... Huh? He's already with you? Fine, Mr. Big Brain. I'll have a better tip next time. I feel like you might have said that last time. You smell that? Something smells like low tide. Yes, indeedy diddly. Don't tell me you went out to sea on a boat dressed like that. You look like a plumber. I'll have you know I am a plumber, sir. I don't believe Mario's lost his plumber title yet at this point in the timeline. Castaways returned from the cursed island of Keelhaul Key. With treasure, maybe? Graffiti corner. Mustache guy is back from Keelhaul Key. I want to go. Who cares if I get cursed? A guy who wants to make some easy money. Sounds like it might be that guy. This is being recorded a little bit out of order, so you'll see that my coins are a little bit different. I'll explain why in a second. Once I learned the proper timing for exploding, I started thinking it was an art form. But now I know. An explosion is just an explosion and there ain't no way around it. Hey, can be an art form if you want it to be. Means scram! Don't talk to me! My heart's burning for my long-lost love. I don't want to say this too loudly, you understand. But this blossom is the daughter of Don Pianta, Francesca the Temptress. I haven't seen her around town lately. I hope she hasn't eloped with another. Ah, that's exactly what she's done. Hello there, you Mario. You are doing well, I must assume, yes? Who, me, you are asking? Well, I am now the second richest man in Rogueport. Yes, having my beautiful SS Flavian smashed to bits was not a financial boon, I imagine it wouldn't be. But now I'm curious as to who the most richest? Who the first richest? You know what I'm trying to say there. Who's the richest man now? Oh, actually, I didn't mean to come out here. I imagine it might be Don Pianta. But who knows? Could be that Koopa. Oh, Master Mario, haven't you found the princess yet? I certainly hope she hasn't been kidnapped by any of the thieves in this town. Please don't waste another moment. You must find the princess, you must. Well, I'm happy to report that she hasn't been kidnapped by one of the thieves in town. Maybe you don't want to know the rest of that, though. Also, I think that the characters who I think their text doesn't change might actually change every now and then, because this guy's got different text now. Listen, this is a huge secret, but you seem like an okay guy. I'm a wanted Goomba. What? I'm not wanted by anybody? Really? Yeah, that guy had the same dialogue for a while, and now it's different. Same over here. I don't make any promises because this is a big game, but while I'm combing through doing bonus content, I'll see if I can find any lines that we missed. You got some kind of problem? You think you can just barge into my hideout, buddy? You're probably just jealous. No one's snooping around. It's the perfect hideout spot. I mean, look at this garbage. The place is a total mess. Who'd want to come in here? You, apparently. Me, apparently. Oh, I just noticed the wanted posters have like a face on them. I don't know who that is. It looks like a Koopa, maybe. Yesterday I blew through 600 coins at the parlor, but next time I'm gonna... Oh wait, now I'm all out of cash. That isn't good. The house always wins. That is what they say. Oh, also, I just want to make a note. If this flower looks familiar to you, it's the same flower that they use in Yoshi's Island to show that you have 100% in a stage. It's a symbol that teachers tend to put on like kids' homework to show that they got everything all right. I just thought that was cute. I actually didn't notice that until very recently. Let's see what's going on this side of town. Pretty sure this guy never changes. Yeah, even his little threat doesn't change. Too bad. Hey, yeah, it's me, Darkly. I like dim places, yeah. Did you know that the mayor of Twilight Town is my grandfather? Yeah, he is. What? He turned into a pig? You tell the most ridiculous lies. He got better. Hey, Don Pianta collapsed. Yeah, the boss of West Rogueport. Down and out. Had you heard that already? He's been in bed ever since. I wonder how he's doing. I always forget, this guy's actually a really good hint guy. If you ever need some help with anything, he might be able to point you in the right direction. I tell you, Ishmael is miles better than that Don Pianta guy, by a long shot. Now, don't get me wrong, I've never met either one, so I'm just talking here. Loyal to your boss, I see. Sure, I want money, but I don't need a lot of it. The way I see it, the more money you have, the more money you want to have. If I have enough to help my friends and enjoy my days, I'll be fine. Secret of life, man. That's very wise, and it does tend to be true. Having a lot of something doesn't necessarily mean that you don't want more. Sometimes you see the big number going up, and if the number goes down even a little bit, then you start to panic and think you don't have enough. Hey, it's the mustache. You remember me, right? Pierre, the thief. I've got to be straight here. Ishmael told me to wash my hands of thievery. So, I can't be a geologist. I can't be a thief. What should I do, you think? Do I have no talents? That's funny. I don't think that's what he was implying. I think it's just that he didn't want you to be in this business when you could do something on the up and up. Hey, you! Yeah, El Chump! So I hear you went to the infamous Keelhaul Key. So? Any treasure there? I tell you, you'd never find me going to a place like that. I mean, if you get cursed, that's the end of it, you know? Life's too precious, Chump. I guess, but we're heroes. Seriously, though, 10 coins is nothing to beat somebody over, you cheap meathead. But it's not 10 coins, it's 10 coins every time we had to come through here, plus a dialogue box. It's almost more about the time than it is about the money. Let's go see Grifty. And that's where you'll definitely... Melon? Hello? Uh-oh. Okay, hello? I need you. There we go. I've never seen that before. I know partners can get stuck behind stuff for a little bit, but I've never seen it happen like that. Let's go hear a story. Yeah, this is the part where it'll become obvious that my money might be a little bit different. Hey, Grifty. Tell me about the demon's curse. The four heroes thought they had sealed away the demon and all of its powers, but the demon used a tiny opening before the seal was complete to curse them all. While holding the crystal stars, they'd feel nothing, but when they let them go, a black box would appear to seal their souls within. The four heroes traveled the world, scattering the stars so the seal would remain. But the last 4 stars each carried the curse, which claimed each hero. The hiding places of many of the crystal stars have now faded into legend. But some say that the wise Goomba hid one in the great tree. At that time, many monsters wandered in the nearby Boggly Woods. The tiny punies were always tormented by their fierce appetites, it was said. Pitying them, the Goomba hollowed out the great tree for the punies to live in. The punies were so grateful that they swore to protect the crystal star there. Interesting. The Koopa hero went to a southern isle to hide the star where none would find it. But the Koopa was so tired from his journey that the pirate Cortez stole it easily. In that very instant, the brave Koopa was trapped in an inescapable chest. But Cortez did not realize the power of the star and lost it among his treasures. Well, it looks like that black box was on our side the entire time. Looks like our boat power was given to us by the brave Koopa hero. So there really was a reason why everybody was sort of getting that vibe. I really like that they, if you find it, if you look for it, they do put an explanation for all that in there. It's a really cool detail. And it's probably for the best that Cortez took the star. He'll protect it. Well, we'll protect it now. It sure would be nice to eat dinner as a family and take a vacation sometime. But we never hang out together as a family. It's terrible. Yeah, that is terrible. Ugh, it really makes you feel for this kid. Grr, I can't write anything good at all. I just stink. I stink at writing. I bet if I were to ride on the Excess Express, I could come up with a good tale. Maybe you could take a writing class instead? Get some peer feedback? I don't know. Seems cheaper. Let's see what the rich Koopa's up to. Is this the richest man in all of Rogueport? Could be. Listening to him talk about it could be. Yet another day dwindles away while I loaf in bed, doing nothing. Oh well, I sold the deserted island I own for boatloads of more cash, so whatever. I think that's the first time in a while he said something that kind of connects to the last chapter that we did. I know drama lady here doesn't say anything new. The kid doesn't either. I think this guy does, though. Come here. Yes, you won't believe it. I got the second prize in the Happy Lucky Lottery. Tomorrow I'm gonna get the first prize for sure. Yes! I'll be here until tomorrow. I don't want to have to be the one to tell him it doesn't work like that. I think we've got everybody above ground, so let's see how everyone's doing below ground. Yeah, I don't think there's anybody else in Rogueport that we have to talk to. Unfortunately, or maybe fortunately, we've hit the point in the game where all of the previous chapters' locations don't have anything new to say. I've checked. The only place that has new dialogue is going to be Keelhaul Key. Pierre's a good person, but he spends money right and left without thinking. He made a ton on his book about the underground here, but he blew it just as fast. I guess he was just destined for a life of crime. Maybe not. Ishmael kicked him out. Maybe he can turn it around. Yo, Eddie the Mask here, sports fan extraordinaire. Know about stylish moves? Just press A with perfect timing during an attack to pull off a stylish move. If you do it right, the crowd will just go nuts, and some attacks have multiple ones. Each attack has different timing for stylish moves, but I'll share one with you. Try pressing A right after Flurry's body slam hits the ground. Sound hard? Well, it ain't easy. That's why you gotta practice, yo. Actually, that one's pretty easy. Cafe is this one, I believe? Yes. So, what do you think of that tattle ability of your partner, man? If you don't use the info she gives you, then what's the point, huh? All the studying in the world is pointless if you don't apply it. True, true. I know stuff too, seriously. Like, a stitch in time saves 9. You know, because time gets rips in it and stuff. Wait, is that right? I actually don't know what that one means. This is the same. Well, let's talk to Wonky. He'll have something new to say for sure. Let's hear about striking first. We already know about that. Don't you love it when you strike first on the field and get that first attack in? If you use a spin jump or Bobbery's bomb attack to strike first, then your first attack will have more power than just a jump or hammer move, see? It's not a big thing, but it's worth remembering. I guess that was not new, but maybe something that you wouldn't have thought to do yet. Let's hear about Grubba from Glitzville. So about that Grubba in Glitzville. He went from a mediocre fighter to the ruler of Glitzville in a matter of years. And there's a rumor that it was all because he found a glittering gem somewhere. I don't know what kind of stone it was, but it must have been a nice good luck charm. Then again, I heard he hasn't been seen recently around Glitzville, so who knows? We know. Let's hear about Chet Rippo. There's a weird guy named Chet Rippo who lives down here somewhere. I hear he'll lower one stat and raise another one for you if you want. And he can even power down one of your partners to power up another. He may be spendy, but I'm sure it's worth it. Ah, we know all about that. Let's hear about Creepy Steeple's secret. There's a wacky old place called Creepy Steeple somewhere in this land. And if you jump on the 4th step from the top, old Wonky hears you get a good thing. I don't know how useful that is, but hey, it's worth a shot. It was exactly 1 coin, not particularly useful. Let's hear about the omelet plate. The most delicious thing old Wonky has ever eaten is an omelet plate. I remember having it at the hotel in Poshley Heights. It was made by that chef of legend, Maitre Delish. I believe it was made with a mushroom and a mystic egg. Oh, just one more bite. I hear one can actually find that mystic egg near the Bogley Woods. It seems the Punies are the only ones who know where to find them. Well, one Puny in particular. What were you doing out in Poshley Heights? Oh, no more new stuff. Well, in that case, I'll meet you guys over at Keelhaul Key, and I'll be upfront about this. I kind of messed up a little bit. There's some dialogue that you can get around the time where you're seeing this video that changes once you start the next chapter, and I didn't realize that would happen. So in this video, I'm going to show you what happens after you've started Chapter 6, but actually saying that out loud, I'm going to skip Keelhaul Key for now because the dialogue in there is going to be a spoiler. What I'll have to do is when I'm going through the game again to get bonus stuff, I'll throw that into the bonus video or videos. So I guess I'll leave you guys here. Thank you very much for watching this bonus episode of Paper Mario Thousand Year Door, and hopefully I'll see you in the next episode for more story. Bye-bye!